Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Liz. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Good morning guys, I'm up, I am getting stuff together. I'm just getting my beans together. I just washed them, got them in my pressure cooker. I'm gonna go ahead and get these going. My mom and dad are gonna be coming over here soon. It's still really early, so I'm hoping that they wait until they eat, after they eat breakfast. So they should get here about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm hoping that's the time they get here. So I just put some coffee on in my big coffee pot, but I'm gonna get started on some more of my stuff. I'm gonna start washing up my potatoes and getting those going, so I'll be back. All right, so I have washed my potatoes, put them in this pot and covered them with water. I'm going to add salt to the water and I'm going to cover these and let them boil. So we're going to be making some enchiladas, but the way that my mom makes them, the way that we grew up on them. It's potatoes and cheese, and they're done, you know, the sauce, they're done on the stove. They're not done in the oven, and they're more like kind of fried, I guess. They're delicious, but I'll show you guys how we make them. You start off obviously with the potatoes. We're gonna boil that up. I'm gonna start grating the cheese, and maybe I'll save the cheese. I'm gonna start making the rice so I can go ahead and dump that into a crock pot and get that out of the way. The rice, the salsa, I got the beans going, and then I'll start making the salsa, the sauce for the enchiladas, and shredding the cheese. Did I say making the salsa? It's a lot, but we'll get to it. All right, I'm making my tomato sauce for the rice. I've got onion in here. I've got a can of tomato sauce in there. I'm adding a garlic and water to rinse out the can, and add water in here into the blender. All right, I'm gonna add a little chicken bouillon in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it up and set it aside in a jar so I can rinse this out and have it ready for the salsa. All right guys, so I put some rice on. This is about 8 cups of rice, but this is already ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomato sauce to this. I'm going to end up burning this rice. Alright. Let's see. That way you guys don't get steamed out. So I'm just going to mix this up, make sure everything is mixed in there, and I'm going to let this cook for just a minute because it was canned tomato sauce. So I like to let that kind of cook out a little bit first. So I also have chicken broth warming up here, so I'm going to go ahead and dump this in here. I know this is probably not going to be enough, but I have more that I'll start defrosting, but just want to get it started, want to get this started. So I'm going to let that go for a minute. I'll be back. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to grab a bigger one, a strainer, because I see some of the, ow. I see stuff I don't want going in my rice, so I'm going to go ahead and strain it. I'm going to mix it to make sure everything is nice and mixed up in there. Alright. I'm going to, as you can see, it's already boiling. So I'm going to lower my heat. And I'm going to cover this and I'm going to let this go for a little bit. And then I will add more broth. Alright, this is what the rice is looking like after a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add more chicken broth. And I'm going to get this not really mixed, but kind of push in the side so you don't get mushy rice. And it'll get the liquid all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to add just a little more. And I think that should do it. Alright. I'm going to cover this and I'll be back. Guys, rice is done. So it filled up that whole pot. So that's done. Alright guys, we've got the chiles going here. We have chile guajillo that we destemmed and put into in a pot with water. Gonna let those boil so they can soften up. Alright guys, the chiles are boiling. My mom did add a couple of bay leaves in there and about 3 or 4 cloves, and salted the water, and we're just letting these guys boil. Alright guys, so I have the chopping crew in the living room. They showed up already to help. I was going to take a shower, but I'll go ahead and finish up what I got to do first. I'm going to start grating the cheese. So this is queso cotija. This is, come on, there we go. So queso cotija. And I have 2 of these blocks of queso cotija because it's going to be, let me lock this down. Because it's going to be quite a bit of us. So this is probably the easiest way for me to grate all the cheese. Now that I have it down like that. So I'm going to finish grating all this cheese. And I guess it's a good thing that I didn't take a shower yet, because this cheese stinks. We always call it the stinky cheese. Oh. Yeah, so that way I can shower after this, after the stinky cheese. So that's what it's looking like. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do 2 big pieces of queso fresco. So this is the queso fresco. I don't know if it has the name on here. It has queso cremoso, so I do get the queso cremoso. So I will be doing that as well. So let me finish up these 10,000 pounds of cheese and I'll be back. Alright guys, I finished grating the cheese. This is all of the cheese. And then we have onion that we chopped up here. So we're going to add some of this cheese into the onion because there's going to be some that are just cheese and onion. So this was the queso cotija and the queso fresco mixed together. Alright guys, so I have some avocado oil here. I'm going to add a jalapeno that I washed and dried. I'm going to let that kind of toast up in there, fry up, and then I'm going to add my beans in here. But we have the assembly line. Oh, and we also have some carrots boiling here for the enchiladas. We've got the onion for this big mixture of cheese. Then we're going to add the potatoes in here. And then this is the onion and cheese by itself. Alright guys, and then we have the assembly line over here of choppers. We got some radishes, cabbage, and more cabbage over here. We're going to be making a little curtido for the top of the enchiladas. So that is going to be delicious. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fry up these beans real quick, and then I'm going to go wash up. I'm going to go shower because I look and feel hideous. But I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to grab the beans. Oh, and let me show you guys the beans, what they look like once they're done. I can only find a small spoon right now, so sorry guys. But this is what they look like once I cook them in the pressure cooker. So they're all the way cooked. They look good. So I'll be back. All right, guys, the chili is nice and fried, so I'm gonna put you guys back a little bit. I don't want you guys to get burned. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my beans in there. So I'm gonna grab more beans. This is just what I have now, but I'm gonna go grab some more from the pot so I can throw more in here, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so échale, Mom. My mom got the cabbage done, and she's got she put some chiles en vinagre, and she's worried about being on video, but I'm telling her, because she's trying to put the salt in there, I go, throw it in, lady. But so it's just cabbage with it's not all, it's some, and this is what we use. This is probably the best flavor that we found, but if you don't have these, any of your favorite will do. Yeah, sí, al gusto. What my aunt is saying is, you know, to your liking, do everything to your liking. So they just added that, and then added some salt into the cabbage, and then we're just gonna let this sit, and it's gonna marinate and get all the flavors mixed in, and then we're gonna top the enchiladas with this as well. Looking delicious. All right, guys, so we are doing the filling for the enchiladas. So all the onion that we had cut up, this is it. We add a little bit of avocado oil to the bottom of the pot, and we're just going to saute these onions just a little bit, and then we'll start adding the potatoes. The potatoes I boiled earlier, we already peeled them and mashed them up. This is them. So we'll be adding that with the onions right now. All right, and I'm going to make some salsa. I know it's a lot of different chilies, but got a lot of taste levels here. So I roasted up some tomatillos. I have more roasting right now. I have chiles that I was soaking in hot water. There we go. Try not to spill it. So right now I'm going to add onion to the blender, garlic clove, the chiles. I'm going to add salt, and I'm going to get this blended up so I can throw in the tomatillos and cilantro. Alright, guys, so the onions were done, so now we added in the potatoes. Let me see if I can vlog a little bit of that, because there's going to be some arm muscle going on right here. Let's see. Get you guys set up so you guys can see. And just gonna mix this in, get everything really mixed up, and then we're gonna add the cheese in here. Once this is all nice and mixed up, we'll add the cheese. So let me put some work in real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the cheese. Alright, guys, so this is what the onion is looking like. The potatoes and onion. So we're going to start adding the cheese and mixing that up in there as well. So when I tell you guys this is an arm workout, it's an arm workout. But the after is amazing. A lo mejor con ese queso, Alright, so I'm going to keep mixing this up until everything is nice and mixed together, and this will be the stuffing for the enchiladas. So let me finish mixing it up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this is what it looks like afterwards. So this is the stuffing for the enchiladas, like I've said, but you have to be really careful with salting this. You got to wait until this is all mixed up to taste it, because the queso cotija is salty already. Sorry, I'm trying to speak loud because there's a lot of conversations going on behind me. But the queso cotija is salty, so you want to make sure that you salt this after. So it may not need any salt. And I know you guys noticed that I salted the potatoes when I cooked them, and that's why I did it that way, so they would already have flavor. But then once it's mixed up together, you taste it, and if it needs more salt, you add it. If it doesn't, then it's good the way that it is. Alright, guys, chile is done, the salsa is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in here. So I can set it down somewhere. I know it's not all gonna fit, but for the majority, I'll put this here and I'll put the rest in another container. But let me go ahead and taste that. And see how it Alright guys, so we went to go grab a spoon so I can go ahead and taste it. Okay, it's good. It's good on salt. So let me pour this other one in another container. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm about to start blending up the enchilada sauce. So we have the chiles in there, we have onion and garlic. It didn't all get boiled, we just started throwing everything in there that was going to go in there. So it doesn't even matter because it all needs to get blended up like really, really good. So I'm just going to start throwing everything in there and get it blended up, and I'll be back.
Palita de esas de fierro no tienes?
No.
No.
Espérame.
De, aunque sea de... Ay, pues está re chiquita, pero parece de
Pues,
jugar.
es que es de pie.
Ah, pues por eso.
Por eso te quieres esta.
No,
Okay,
que
give me
se quema.
that other one. No se quema.
La quemo en el aceite. Ja.
Okay, espérame.
Hoy está medio que sí, medio que no. También está con que sí, con que no. Ahí. Voy a echar lo de papa. ¿Sabes? Te voy a agarrar la toallita esa fea. La moradita.
¿Cuál de todas?
No,
Espérate, no sé ni dónde está.
estarme limpiando las manos, si no, no. No, quiero
No,
una de papel.
Aquí estaba, pero...
Aquí está esta.
Ah, esa es.
Ah, ok, esa la voy a dejar ahí por un lado porque me voy a embarrar las manos. Ah, ok, thank you. No, o sea, hasta sin voltear, hombre. ¿Ya? ¿Sin voltear? Sí.
There's a lot of chiefs in this kitchen today. Can't really do what I need to do, and I keep getting pushed out of the way. Sorry if the recipes are not complete, but it's like I'm going to do one thing and they're already on it. So, because see, like right now, one is trying to do it, but the other one goes. So this is how they do it. So they fry up the tortilla, then they dip it in the chile. They put the tortilla down, put the filling in, and then it goes here, and they start frying up. And they are delicious. We'll show you guys the after. So both of these are the potato and cheese mixture that we made, and now they're gonna do.
Destápame aquel, por favor.
They're gonna do the cheese and onion. Sorry, it's a lot going on in here. Alright, so that's cheese and onion. And that's just the same thing. And I don't know how we're gonna tell them apart, but like I said, there's a lot of cheese here, so we can't back talk in here. What is it? We do, and what is it? We listen and we don't talk back. It's not we listen and we don't judge. It's we listen and we don't talk back. Alright guys, most of the stuff is done. We got the rice. We got the beans. This will be for the enchiladas that are coming out right now, but it's already on. And then we got all the toppings. So we have the cabbage, the curtido, some carrots, cheese, the cheese mixture, salsa, potatoes, sour cream, radishes, and then the jalapenos. Can't wait. Alright guys, I just served myself a plate. Got the rice, the beans, and the main star, the enchilada with all of the fixings. So I have sour cream, salsa, potatoes, carrots, radishes, and some of the curtido, the cabbage. So I have some of that on there as well. Alright, and do a taste test. Bomb.
La papa quedó.
Alright guys, the food is really good. Everything is delicious. Really good. Thank you to everyone who helped. All the chiefs in the kitchen today.
One day at a time.
Dice Lupe que lo salude. Gracias.
Ay, me lo saluda a mí también, tía.
Cada vez que me hablan, me saludan, me mucho ahorita.
Okay, tía, gracias. You gonna finish eating?
Sí,
We got,
híjole.
got Miss Caitlin right here.
Sí.
How is it, babe? Got you mid chew. Good?
Good.
¿Qué te digo?
Just don't be fooled. This is my second plate.
Alright guys, so unfortunately Jessica didn't make it, so it's just my two brothers, their wives, their families, Stephanie, Adrian, Caitlin, Pedro, and obviously my mom and dad, the trio, the three musketeers. Jessica is homesick. She caught whatever bug is going around, so they did not make it. I told her to send Vel to just pick up some food at least, and I don't know if he's gonna show up or not, but I
a good one.
was sad that she was sick and couldn't make it because part of this was for all of them. Well, there's Pedro back there. Yeah. Some virus, I don't know. But unfortunately she didn't come, but hopefully they'll come and get some food to take. But then we got Pedro back there, obviously. Got Miss Stephanie right here. Have you tried it yet?
No, not yet.
No pressure.
I know. That's what you got the knife for? Yeah, because I cut Adrian, so I was like, oh, I'll bring it.
Get Stephanie's reaction right now.
Good. Really good. I haven't had these in a long time. They're good.
I know they're good because that's my brother Daniel's like fourth plate, I think. Back there.
That's Jesus. No, Daniel. That's Jesus.
Oh, it's Daniel. I mean, it's Jesus. I'm like, it's Daniel. My bad.
You know what?
I'm from the back.
With the beard though, now that Daniel has his beard grown up, you guys look even more like.
Oh, it's my bad, Daniel. I was gonna talk smack, but it's Jesus. It's Jesus's fourth plate. All right, guys, this is the cake. Like I said, we're supposed to celebrate Stephanie, Trendon, Vel, and Trinity, but it's only Stephanie. Stephanie's the star today. We got one big candle.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie.
You know that was a serious question.
Happy birthday to you. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yay! Really, dude? And you know you were serious.
I don't know who we were singing for.
Oh my God. Well, it was. Yes. Well, it was supposed to be for Stephanie, Trendon, Vel, and Trinity, but the littles
I
got.
don't know who we were actually singing for.
Yeah, the littles. Yeah.
It was supposed to be for Vel then, but they got sick, so they couldn't go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this.
But we'll indulge.
Yes, we will.
The cake's also set. Oh, tell me, you want it?
It looks nice.
Steph, you were born 90? Or,
Yeah, 90.
Damn. 90? I was 16.
And 90 or 60?
When I started the apartment, Stephanie was 5 years old.
And now Daniel's retired.
Now I'm retired.
Man, that's crazy. So that means, bro. Yeah. when me and Liz met, I was like, man, they were young, but they're like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
That's what I said too. I remember the girls
30 years like that.
Oh yeah.
Lived on Mohawk. And I had a picture of them with my mom.
And they were just
Because you're
Tiny.
December, you're December 2nd, right?
yeah. Now
So December 2nd.
now
1990.
women with kids.
Jose, I remember going to Jose's house.
Hey guys, so the party today was a success aside from Jessica and her family not being here. It was a lot of fun. My parents had a good time. My brothers had a good time. We all had a good time. The cake was delicious. It was really good. It was tres leches cake from Vallarta. It was really good. But Stephanie and I got down and we cleaned everything up. That's a second round of dishes that we did. There's still a couple over here, but we're not gonna think about that till tomorrow. I'm tired, but everything else is clean. And then we got the empty pans over here. And then we got two of the three tired ladies right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gabby's tired of.
I know. Gabby's had a good relaxing day. Have you had a good relaxing day? Yeah. Hey, is Stephanie gonna sleep with you in your bed? Yeah, you're gonna let her?
You're lying for the camera?
I know, right? So earlier we were saying how we were telling Gabby that we should that if Stephanie can sleep with her, and she was like, no, but she wasn't really saying it. I was like, can Stephanie sleep with you in your bed or on the couch? And she's like, on the couch, probably on the couch.
Oh, she's gonna sleep.
She's gonna sleep comfortable where? In your bed? She's está apuntando al sofá. In your bed? Can Stephanie sleep with you in your bed? Probably your bed? Are you sad about it? Can Stephanie sleep with you in your bed? Where do you want Stephanie to sleep?
How?
How rude. I'll sleep in your bed. Probably your dad? Okay, your dad can sleep with you. This girl making us laugh. Alright guys, today was a lot of fun. We were just missing Jessica and the littles, but we had a lot of fun. But I'm editing right now. I already changed into my pajamas. I'm gonna wash my face and stuff before I go to bed, but I'm gonna edit, and then I'm not sleeping on the couch. I don't know about Stephanie, but I'm not sleeping on the couch. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. So that does conclude today's video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.